Hello, and welcome to your class today. In this chair sequence, we're going to work on upper and lower body strength. You can do these practices together, or you can split the video and do the upper body for one practice, and then at a later time, do the lower body. So I invite you to find a space in a chair, preferably one without arms if you have it. And when you arrive, we are going to set right on the edge of the chair so that our spine is not dependent on the back of the chair, but rather we're using the connection of our core to set up nice and tall. If you have blocks or even a stack of books would be appropriate for this, just something to kind of bring the floor a little closer up to you, if that feels good during some of our poses today. So let's go ahead and arrive and prepare ourselves for this upper body and lower body strengthening practice. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and then exhale, sigh it out. One more just like that. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. And last time, inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. So let's go ahead and bring our hands to heart center and gently bow your head to your heart. We're going to start with some upper body focus. So immediately start to feel this really sweet stretch in the back of the neck. Maybe start to soften through the face. Steady the breath. Make sure that your feet and knees are hip-width distance apart, and try not to slouch here. Just really practice on lengthening through that spine and just gently dropping the chin to the chest. Just breathing into that subtle stretch. Taking a moment here to enjoy this time. And really recognize what a gift you're giving yourself for doing something positive and healthy to improve our quality of life. One more full breath here. And then on an inhale, keep your palms pressed together and begin to reach your hands up and overhead. You can keep the gaze straight ahead, or you can look up at your thumbs. And then on an exhale, let's start to find some circles. So we're going to drop the hands behind, and then inhale, bring them back to heart center. As we lift them up, exhale, circle down, back up to heart. Keep using the inhale to reach, lengthen, and then use the exhale to make your way down, and the inhale to make your way back up. So finding some really gentle arm circles here. Notice what feels best for your gaze. If it's too much pressure on your neck to keep the gaze up, then just go ahead and look straight ahead. Bringing a sweet smile to the face can help relax and ease a little tension as well. So let's go ahead and take a few more cycles of breath just like this. You can slow it down or add a little bit more of a pace if you'd like. Last round of breath here. And then bring your hands back to heart center. Gently bow to the light of your heart. Catch a breath. Just taking a moment here to notice how you feel. One more breath here. And now on an inhale, reach your arms out wide. So reaching through both fingertips, feeling this oppositional force here, but strong and steady in the spine, set up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, bring your palms together in front. On an exhale, open back. Try to keep the hands shoulder in line with the shoulders, so we don't want to come back too much. Use the exhale to close. Inhale, space. Exhale, press. Inhale, open. Exhale, press. Inhale, open. Exhale, press. Twice more like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, press. Inhale, open. Beautiful. Exhale, press the palms together, and then gently bring your hands back to heart center. Again, reconnect here as you tuck the chin to the chest. Just notice how you feel. Allow the energy you're creating to settle in the body. One more cycle of breath here. And now bring the arms out wide once more. We're going to start to find some arm circles this way. So you can move in any direction you'd like. So we're just going to inhale as we lift up, and then exhale, round down. So we're kind of opening up through the shoulders here. Again, bringing a gentle smile to the face, moving with the breath. Inhale as you come up, and exhale as you round and circle down. You can go as slow and steady as you need to. One more round of breath in this direction. And then go ahead and switch, moving in the opposite direction. If you need to pause and take a break with your hands at heart center, feel free to do that. Stay engaged in your core, just gently drawing the belly button into your spine. 2 more rounds of breath in this direction. And then gently bring your hands back to heart center. Sweetly bow to the light of your heart. And once again, find your breath. And notice the energy moving around in the body. Feel its presence and efforts, working to create a more healthy version of you. One more round of breath here. And now inhale, open the arms wide once more. And we're going to find eagle arms or another gentle variation. So we're going to use an inhale to bring your right arm over your left, and you're going to cross at your elbows. Once your elbows are crossing, you're going to bend at the elbows, bringing your thumbs closer to your head. So options to just gently bring the palms together, the back of the hands together here, or reaching around, interlacing your palms together, plugging the shoulders down. Or another variation that might feel good is once you get crossed at the elbows, you can just reach your arms, your hands on top of the shoulders, and just feel a gentle hug as you're opening up through the upper body. So you explore with what version feels best for you. And then when you arrive, we're going to take a deep breath in. And on an exhale, you're going to pull the shoulders down and relax into your breath. We're going to take 3 full, slow rounds of breath here. And then on your next inhale, we're going to open the arms out wide once more. And this time we're going to bring the arms together, but it's going to be opposite arm on top. So now our left arm is going to cross over the right elbow. Find your variation here. And when you arrive, be fully present in the breath as you plug the shoulders down. And settle in for 3 full rounds of breathing. And then gently unwind. Beautiful job. And then bring your hands back to heart center once more, finding a gentle bow to the light of your heart as you breathe into the energy you've created. Bringing awareness to the sensations in the body. One more round of breath here. And then on an inhale, bring the arms out wide. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. And then on an inhale, reach your arms up. And on an exhale, find a twist. So you're going to bring your right hand to hold on to the back of your chair and bring your left hand to gently rest on top of the left knee. So use your inhale to sit up nice and tall, reach and lengthen through the crown of the head, and on an exhale, turn and twist. Maybe explore with looking over your back shoulder. Slow and steady breathing into this seated twist. One more round of breath here. And then inhale, gently reach the arms up overhead again. And then exhale, we're going to take that same twist to the opposite side. So this time, right hand rest on the left knee and left hand holding on to the back of the chair. Lift and lengthen on the inhale, and on an exhale, turn and journey into your twist. Looking over the back shoulder. Deep breath in and deep breath out. One more round of breath here. And then inhale the arms back up. And then exhale, press the palms down. And on an inhale, flip the palms up, bring them back overhead. And then exhale, press the palms down. Just 3 more breaths like this. Inhale, press the palms up. Exhale, press down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, press down. Beautiful work. And now inhale, gently bring the palms back to heart center. Bow to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then gently look up. So you can pause the video here and come back for lower body strengthening at a later time, or we can begin to journey into some lower body strengthening together now. So again, we're going to stay seated on the edge of the chair, and if you have blocks, definitely keep those close by. But like I said before, a stack of books would work just well, or even a couple of pillows if you have those. So we're going to take a wide-legged stance here just to kind of release the tension in the hips we've been setting for a while. And maybe even take your fingers and kind of massage through your hip flexors a little bit. Maybe to the outside of the hips. Just take a moment to start to wake things up. And then go ahead and come to a bit of a wide-legged stance here on your mat in the chair. So again, setting up nice and tall, maybe roll the shoulders, loosen up. We did a lot of stuff in the upper body. So setting up nice and tall, bring the palms of the hands to rest on top of the knees. Take a deep breath in. And on an exhale, round through the back. So tuck your chin to your chest and find a little bit of a seated cat here. And then on an inhale, find a little bit seated cow as you lift your chest forward, and then exhale, round back. Inhale, gently lift, and then exhale, round back. Stay here in this rounded back for just a couple of breaths. And then inhale, gently come up. We're going to start taking some seated hip circles here. So you move in whatever direction feels best for you first, because we will take a moment and pause and transition to the other side. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, just start to round through, and exhale, round back. So inhale, we round up, exhale, circle around and back. So again, just waking things up, adding a little bit more energy to the low body here, massaging through the hips. And then go ahead, take one more round of breath in this direction. And then pause in the center as you begin to transition, moving into these seated hip circles on the other direction. Moving with the breath. Again, remember to inhale as you come up and exhale as you round back. Just let this feel really good. Really nurturing. 2 more rounds of breath in this direction. And then pause in the center for stillness and start to heel toe your feet hip width distance apart. Keep the blocks close by. We're going to start today's practice with some knee lifts. So pressing into all 4 corners of your feet. We're going to move one knee at a time. So you can bring the arms to hold on to the edge of the chair if you'd like. And on an inhale, you're just going to lift your right knee. Exhale, place it down. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, place it down. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, lower. So just move through at your own pace, at your own cycle of breath, slow and steady, with these gentle knee lifts. Breathing, moving. Take your time. Don't overdo it here. Just really connect with what feels best for you. Try not to lean backwards. Try to keep that engagement in your core. If it helps to bring the hands to rest on top of the thighs, you can certainly do that as well. So we'll take 2 more cycles of breath on each side. And then we'll pause here for some stillness. Maybe rubbing the hands on top of the thighs, maybe even massaging through the hips again if you'd like. Just slow and steady in the breath. So now we're going to continue with our knee lifts, and we're going to add a little calf lift in there as well. So there's going to be 4-part movements on each side. So 1 is to inhale, lift the knee. 2, lift the shin. 3, bend the knee. 4, replace the foot back to the earth. So let's try that on the other side. Inhale, lift, extend the leg, bend the knee, replace the foot. Right side, inhale, lift the knee, extend the calf, bend the knee, replace the foot. Beautiful. So keep moving here with your own breath and your own time. Again, holding on to the back of the chair for support, bringing the hands on top of the knees or thighs if that feels good. You decide your pace. Just keep moving with the breath here. When you lift your leg, I want you to work on pointing and flexing through the heel of your foot. That's going to really turn on and open up through the back of the leg. So we're going to do 2 more rounds of breath on each side. Last round here. And then release. And again, massage through or rub the top of the thighs or hip flexors, whatever you need. Just take a moment to breathe here. And now prepare for another variation of knee lifts. So this time, as we lift the knees, you're probably going to want to definitely hold on to the back of the chair here. But again, whatever variation works best for you. So we're going to inhale the knee and then exhale, bring it out to the side. So we're going to open up through the hip a little bit. So inhale, knee up, exhale, knee out. Inhale, back to center and release. Inhale, knee up, exhale, knee out. Inhale, back to center and release. Beautiful. Keep moving here at your own pace. Staying connected to your breath. Gently opening up through the hip, strengthening the outer thigh here. We'll do 2 more rounds on each side. And then come back to center. Again, massage through the top of the thighs, the hip flexors, whatever you need. Now we're going to do some extended leg lifts here. So again, coming to hold on to the back of the chair, you're going to extend your right leg out. Bring the heel to the earth and go ahead and feel that connection as you flex and point through the heel of your foot. Engage your toes. You're going to be opening up through the back of the leg here. And then this doesn't have to be a huge lift, but I do want you to work towards getting your ankle parallel to your hip. So you're going to use an inhale, lift, lengthen, exhale, release. Inhale, lift, lengthen, exhale, release. Keep moving back and forth here. We won't be here too long. We'll just do 5 rounds of breath on each side. So twice more, just like this. Using the chair for support. Last time here. And then bring the knee bent. Maybe extend the leg out again. Rub through the thigh, the hips. Take what you need. And then when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and come to the other side. So extend the left leg, point and flex through the heel of the foot. Moving with the breath, 5 rounds of extended leg lifts here. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, Exhale, lower twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful job. Bend the knees. Maybe extend the leg again and take a bit of time for some self-massage through the thighs and hips. Now we're going to go ahead and find a bit of a rounded spine here into the knee lift. So I'm actually going to turn to the side so you can see where we're going with this. So once more, setting up on the edge of the chair, you're going to interlace your hands behind your right knee. You're going to lift the right knee up, take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, I want you to round through your spine and think about bringing your nose to your knee. One full breath, and then release, and we're going to take it to the other side. So interlace hands around the left shin. Draw the knee in and up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, round through the upper body. Tuck chin to chest, nose to knee. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And release. Let's try that once more on each side. Pausing at the top for a full breath in and a full breath out. Switch sides. And then slowly release. So now we're going to find a little bit of a hip stretch here. So again, making sure we're seated on the edge of the chair. Now this might be where you want to start incorporating your blocks, your books, or blankets, whatever you have. So keeping the feet hip width distance apart, we're going to take the right ankle and we're going to place it on top of the left thigh. Now I don't want you to worry about if your right knee and your right hip are parallel. If your knee comes up here, that's okay. What we're doing is just opening up and stretching through the hips here, particularly the right hip on this side. So wherever you find yourself, set up nice and tall, take a deep breath in. And then on an exhale, just feel your upper body begin to hinge. We're going to find a little bit of a forward fold. And you'll notice as you gravitate forward, you're going to start to feel that right hip and glute start to expand and stretch. So this is where it would be a really good place to have some blocks or something in front of you that just brings the floor closer to your hands so you can rest and release in this figure 4 seated stretch, eventually dropping the crown of the head towards the earth, and really release and let go here. 3 full rounds of breath. And then slowly unravel as you inhale, lifting head over heart and heart over pelvis once more. Take a moment at the top to just notice how you feel in the body. And then when you're ready, we'll gently transition to the second side. So this time the left ankle is going to come on top of the right thigh. Set up nice and tall, deep breath in. And then on an exhale, find your forward fold. You might notice one side feels a bit more tense than the other. And we want to meet those differences with love and compassion and honor the awareness of those differences. So learning not to bring judgment, but more investigation. Sweet breathing here for 2 more full rounds. And then slowly use an inhale to gently lift head over heart, heart over pelvis. And gently release both feet to the earth once more. And relish here in the energy you've created, the nutrients you've provided for yourself. And then allow your palms to face the sky. So the back of your hands are going to rest on top of your thighs. You can scoot back a little more in the chair this time, but still try not to depend on the back of the chair so much. Wiggle through the fingertips. Allow the hands and fingers to just soften and relax here. Here, maybe bring a gentle smile to the face. And then bring the palms together one last time. Take a deep breath in through the nose and then exhale, bow to the light of your heart one last time as we end this practice with a sweet awareness of our worth and the value that we've placed on ourselves for showing up for this practice. It's an honor to share these gifts with you, and I hope they bring you peace and joy. Thank you for your time. Namaste and be well.